Water, the source of life and one of the most essential resources on Earth. The total volume of water available on Earth is about 1.4 billion kilometers, and about 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. Fresh water in the world is only 2.5% of the total water available on this planet. 14 billion pounds of garbage, mostly plastic, is dumped into the oceans every year. Plastic waste, being a major water pollutant, is causing huge destruction of marine life and is believed to be responsible for the deaths of more than 100,000 sea mammals, seabirds, and various types of fishes. Over the course of this presentation, we will be informing you of why we believe our aquapods are needed, what our company does, a brief description of our aquapods, and a market and financial analysis in that order. It is our hope that you will like the merits of our products and the financial gains it will bring while also caring for the environment at the same time. And now we're going to transition to the statement of needs slide.
My name is Herman Yoka, and as I stated in the previous window, I'll be telling you about our statement of need. I have broken down our reasoning into 4 parts, namely the Plastic Chronicles, from skins to pods, which is a journey of how mankind has evolved their water storage techniques, how we hope to take one step for mankind by paving the way for innovation, and lastly, why we should be heroes of our own planet. So without further ado, what are the Plastic Chronicles? We as humans use a lot of plastic in our day-to-day lives. The average American throws away about 185 pounds of plastic each year. Most of these plastics, such as water bottles, are used only once, and 1 in 5 bottles get recycled. Plastic is very durable, but it takes between 500 to 1,000 years to degrade. This means that before a single plastic bottle fully degrades, more than 12 generations would have come and gone. A lot of this plastic finds their way into oceans, and 1 million seabirds are killed every year when they consume plankton that has plastic around it, or get caught in plastic wraps and are unable to fly and then drown. Of all the trash that gets thrown into the ocean, plastic makes up 90% of the trash floating in the ocean. This greatly affects marine life and affects us as humans, be it directly or indirectly. But plastics were not always the preferred method. In the next window, we will look at some techniques that we have used in the past to store our water. You have probably heard stories of how Vikings of old used to drink their ale from the horns of big sheep and put their liquids in animal skins. This was a suitable way to store water and carry it around, and the skins were durable. But let us be honest, I would not want to buy my water from the store if it was encased in animal skin. And then came clay pots. These could be decorated to signify the cultures of the people using it. It could also make your water as cool as if it came from the fridge. This, however, would not be the go-to canister for a long-distance runner or hiker, since it could easily break and spill your liquid gold when you most needed it. And then Alexander Parks in 1850 said, "Let there be plastic." And then there was plastic. I have gone on and on about the destruction plastic causes, so we have a fair understanding that it poses a growing problem. Aquapods are the future. These are a new and improved alternative to your drinking water. New coating technology has allowed aquapods to store our drinking water inside, and when you put the pod in your mouth, the coating will dissolve, releasing the water for you to drink. That means no more plastic bottles. I am sure you would like to know why switching to pods is the next logical step, and I shall tell you why taking this step for mankind is one of our missions here at Aquapods in the next window. Planet Earth, the third rock from the sun, the only place we know of at the moment that sustains human life. Mother Nature sometimes cannot take care of herself, so it is up to us to preserve it and make sure that it is habitable and stays that way. there was a trend amongst teenagers who consume Tide Pods as a challenge. So, if teenagers must challenge themselves to consume pods, why not put something in them that is actually essential to sustaining life? Just as Kotex, which was originally invented as a sanitary wipe during the war, paved the way for female sanitary pads, we hope that by making this new technology known to the world, it will pave the way for better innovations in all sectors of our economies and lives. We need to stop being comfortable and take active steps towards ensuring that future generations have a planet to call home. We have some breaking news coming in right now from one of our marine friends. More on this after this short transition. That is so nice. When we are all heroes of the planet, marine life thrives, as you can see from the photo of the stingray picture to my left. Would you not want to be part of this? Would you not want to say that you made a difference while also making a good profit? I would like to hand you over to my colleague Scott Hamilton, who will tell you a little bit more about our product, Aqua Pods.
Thank you, Hemant. My name is Scott Hamilton and I'm the CEO of Aquapods. I will give you a brief description of our company, how the Aquapod came about and where we intend to go with it. So firstly, Aquapod HQ is located in Casper, Wyoming, where we have always conducted business in the past. Our company was founded in 1956 within the bottling industry, filling up products such as waters and sodas. We have 4 generations of knowledge and experience within the beverage industry. So this product was first created through a bit of conscious thinking. After a recent family scuba diving vacation to Bali, we discovered an ocean full of plastic. Knowing our background within the bottling industry, we booked the next flight home and set upon solving the issue. After months of research and development, the Aquapod was created. After conducting that research, we found that Americans used around 50 billion plastic water bottles last year alone, of which only 23% or 1/5 got recycled, which means around 38 billion water bottles worth $1 billion worth of plastic are wasted each year. Making bottles to meet America's demand for bottled water uses more than 17 barrels of oil annually. That's enough to fuel 1.3 million cars for a whole year. So imagine a water bottle filled quarter of the way up with just oil. That's how much is needed just to produce the bottle. Not to forget the water that's needed to also produce the bottle, which is 2 litres per litre bottle. Therefore, created in 2017 was the Aquapod, which are a completely edible 1 ounce water pod that serves to rehydrate your body without any container waste. By producing this product, we are eliminating all plastic packaging, which will change the beverage industry as we know it. We aim to start off our target with the West Coast. We feel this is a great place to start as the general public here are more conscious to the environment. Starting in San Diego and working our way up the West Coast, reaching a potential market of over 8 million people within the major cities. We will be known as a successful eco-friendly company focusing on the effects of plastic pollution, specifically water bottles, have on marine life and wildlife as a whole. I will now pass you on to Colin, who will give you a great insight into our fantastic product.
Thanks, Scott. My name is Colin Johnson, and I will be talking to you about what Aquapods are and how they work. Then I will be going through the SWOT analysis, and then finishing up with the future possibilities for Aquapods. So what are Aquapods? Aquapods are a form of drinking water that is an alternative to bottled water. The way that we do this is that we have created new coating technology that we fill the water into and then fuse shut. The new technology is very strong and will only dissolve at the touch of your saliva or if you bite into the pod. Of course, everything about the Aquapod is 100% biodegradable, including the packaging that it comes in. Each aquapod will contain 1 ounce of water per pod. We will then have 8 pods per sleeve and have 8 sleeves per package, with each package then containing 8 cups of water. So now that you know what aquapods are, I'm going to be going through our SWOT analysis to show you why you should invest in our company. First, I'm going to go through the strengths of our company. We have a strong company background with being founded in the 1950s. We've been in the business and we know how it works. Next, we have a new and unique product for people to get excited about. For all the people that want to help with the carbon footprint on the planet, this is a new product for them to get behind. Our product is 100% biodegradable. Our packaging, the pods themselves, we will leave nothing behind to just lay waste on the planet. We have infrastructure in place already. We'll have minimal costs in having to put in machines for the water to filter out water, and space to store our pods. Finally, we have a loyal customer fan base that will make the change easy from the bottled water to the aquapods. Some of the weaknesses of our transition to bottleless water lies with the fact that it's a brand new product in the market in itself. We will be relying on early adapters and innovators to make the change, as well as eco-friendly customers being big enough to help sustain our product. Next, there's a huge worldwide competition in the beverage industry itself. Coca-Cola has Dasani, Pepsi has Aquafina, and there are many more other big beverage companies out there. So now I'll be taking you through one of the most exciting parts about aquapods, and that is the opportunities that aquapods provides. One big opportunity lies within the huge worldwide companies in the beverage industry. If we are able to penetrate even a little portion of their market, that would be a great starting point for us to eliminate part of the plastic bottle waste pollutes our planet each and every year. Next, we have a chance to hit the innovators and early adopters portion of our target market. If we are able to get in with innovators and early adopters, we will gain a loyal customer base. Next, we can use eco-friendly charities to help us market to their existing customer base. And then finally, we can use sponsorships on our packaging and pods, a lot like how NBA teams have now put company brand logos onto their jerseys. And now for some of the threats that our company will face. First, there can be a consumer's fear of change. They won't want to make the transition to the bottleless water because they've been buying bottled water for so long, and they'll see it as an inconvenience. Next, we can have new companies join the market with a similar type product. And then finally, major companies adapting to bottleless water. If Coca-Cola and Pepsi and other big brands of drinking water make this transition to a bottleless water, it could potentially bump us out. So finally, I'm going to talk about the future possibilities for aquapods. First, there's other drink types that we can fill our pods with, things like soda, iced tea, sports drinks, energy drinks, maybe even alcohol, juice. There's endless potential with the aquapod. Next, we can get into the sports industry, where you see everybody drinking their bottles of Gatorade or just bottled water themselves. We can get in with high school, college, even professional teams with just having Aquapod sleeves right on their benches so they can just grab a pod and put it in during timeouts or when they're sitting on the bench. And then finally, we can have booths that sell our Aquapods at music festivals and concerts so that people don't have to carry bottles when they're trying to have a good time. They can just stick an Aquapod in, put a sleeve in their pockets, and go right back out and enjoy the show. And now I'm going to send you over to Hannah, where she will give you a breakdown of our market analysis.
Thank you, Colin. Hi, my name is Hannah Easterwood. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Aquapods, and I am here today to talk to you about the marketing analysis of Aquapods. My team and I analyze the market for eco-friendly ways to hydrate your body while helping the environment in order to determine the needs, trends, and growth patterns of the market. Aquapods was first introduced in coastal regions back in 2017. This is where plastic pollution is harming marine life and wildlife as a whole. We are planning to expand inwards, changing our target market slightly along the way, while also increasing Aquapod's online presence. Our target market is defined by separating it into 3 segments: location, activities, and value. For starters, our target market is not gender or age defined. We focused on our target market being someone who lives near oceans and other bodies of water with an active lifestyle, and values include being eco-friendly. The intended customer with an active lifestyle includes activities such as running, hiking, surfing, or even being a part of a sports team. Aquapod customers are people who value the mission of Aquapods. Someone who is on the beach or water a lot will see the effects plastic pollution has on marine life. Aquapods will also make having an active lifestyle more convenient. As Aquapods grow in coastal areas and then expand inwards, our target market will change slightly. As we expand inwards, we will start to target people who live on major lakes and rivers. We will still target people with an active and healthy lifestyle, but sports vary state to state. Also, cities that are not located near bodies of water, we will start to bring in age as a part of our demographics and how we determine our target markets. The more coastal cities we reach and start expanding inwards, our customer base will grow significantly. San Diego is one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. With this being said, the storm drains in San Diego and in Southern California put millions of gallons of runoff that are polluted with oil, toxic chemicals, and bacteria. As the cities grow, more pollution will be put out in San Diego through these storm drains. Plastic bottles account for more than 60% of pollution affecting marine life. Of that 60%, 20% of the plastic bottle pollutions are found on the coast of San Diego. With population being so high in San Diego, there are numerous ways the people of the city can volunteer to help clean up the oceans and the beaches. San Diego Coast Keepers have a range of volunteer programs. In 2017, the San Diego Coast Keepers had 8,190 individuals volunteer for beach cleanups. We would target these people first. We would also attend all events and cleanups that the San Diego Coast Keeper program offers. This would allow us to target people who are already putting effort to better marine life and decrease pollution in bodies of water. Along with targeting volunteers and volunteer programs, we would also target members of the Surfer Ride Foundation. This foundation has not only had an impact in San Diego, but also nationally. There is no other product like ours in the market today. The size of Aquapods and the benefit it has on the economy, specifically marine life, allows this product to thrive in the market. The size Aquapod offers will allow for active humans to effectively and efficiently get through their exercise or activity without getting thirsty and conveniently having a pod in their pocket. Did you know that Americans used around 50 billion plastic water bottles last year? However, the U.S. recycling rate for plastic is only 23%. Which means 38 billion water bottles, more than 100 billion worth of plastic, are wasted each year. In San Diego, California, there are 120 public high schools and over 30 private schools that will have some type of sports teams. On top of that, there are 8 university athletic teams and 28 professional athletic teams. Also, running races such as a 5K and fun runs, surfing competitions, and hiking events for 2018 is already totaling 269 and still counting. So you're probably wondering why I'm telling you all this. Aquapods is tackling many promotional strategies in order to get our product out to the market and known. In order for us to do that, we will promote it at all road races held in San Diego area, all surfing events, and all sporting events. We will have pods out there for consumers to come by and try it out. We will also have images present of the effects plastic bottling has on marine life and wildlife. We will have graphs and other visuals that will show the positive effects that pods will have on marine life, wildlife, and the consumer. We will release information each month on the effects pods are having on the environment. We will advertise at all events stated earlier, all volunteer events, and other major events happening throughout San Diego. Targeting major sports teams and events will allow for us to target more consumers and increase sales tremendously. Aquapods currently has a web presence. Although some of our pages are still under construction, the website is already experiencing a heavy flow of visitors. Our web page includes a little bit about Aquapods, our mission, and events we will be attending throughout the year. We also offer a Contact Us page where the person can leave a message, their name, phone number, and email address for us to contact them with any questions, concerns, and even suggestions on how Aquapods can improve. Not only do we have a web presence, Aquapods is active on social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. This allows people to see what events we are attending, ways the company is helping out local marine environments, and promotional items we are offering. One promotional strategy Aquapods is tackling is offering sample items at all the major events around San Diego. We're in the process of creating a t-shirt design that our customers can purchase as well. Every other week, we will do a giveaway for one t-shirt on the Facebook page. Some of the events we plan on attending includes Foxy Trail Half Marathon and 5K, the Scholastic Surf Series, and the hike at Sweetwater Dam Loop. We recognize that Aquapods is a market disruptive innovation, but our market studies indicate that consumers are willing to help out their local environment and better benefit their lifestyle and their family's lifestyles. Aquapods is a beneficial new innovative product that will benefit marine life, wildlife, healthy lifestyles, and the efficiency of athletes being able to get water and electrolyte products during a game or practice. Our product caters to eco-friendly, healthy, and active people who are willing to give our product just one try and they will love it. There are thousands of people who fall into our unique target market locally and internationally. A unique product with multiple beneficial factors, choosing locations strategically, and helping the environment all shows that Aquapods is an excellent investment. Now that you know a little bit more about our target market and marketing mix, Jennifer will go over our financial situation for Aquapods.
Thank you, Hannah. Hello, my name is Jennifer Hamblin, and I am the Chief Financial Officer at Aquapods. For the next several minutes, I am going to show you the money. I will be reviewing our financial analysis of our innovative product, Aquapods, and share with you why your investment in our product will not only bring you financial gain, but also a sense of pride as you join forces with us to impact the world by reducing plastic pollution. As Scott mentioned earlier, our company was developed due to strong values and conscious concerns about the issues faced with plastic pollution in our world. As a bottling company, we realized that we were contributors to this very issue and sought out ways to redirect our business model to change our company to produce an eco-friendly product. I will share with you our initial startup cost, our projected sales growth, operating cost, and most importantly, our investment needs to begin the process of changing the world one pod at a time. By being an established manufacturing company, the largest portion of our startup costs are going to be associated with retrofitting our current operations to manufacture and store our products. We are also seeking to maintain a capital reserve in the amount of $2.5 million to supplement any unexpected startup expenditures. Our initial intangible startup costs will include patent application, legal retainer, and insurance costs of $500,000 each. In addition, we will have marketing setup cost of $1.2 million. Retrofitting our current operations will include startup cost of Modifications to our manufacturing operations, $3.5 million, and modifications to our storage operations, $1.25 million. An upgrade to our research and development and quality control operation will cost approximately $500,000 each. This will make a total startup cost of $11 million. While that may seem like a staggering number, the projected return on investment is only 3.2 years. The bottled water industry sold 12.8 billion gallons of water in 2017. We here at Aquapods are striving to acquire only 1% of that market in our initial year of sales, with an additional growth of 0.5% each year up to a 3% threshold. As this chart reflects, we are only tapping a small, very small percentage of the bottled water market. Once we reach the 3% threshold, additional capital will be needed to invest in our company to expand operations to meet demand. Since we are the first to market with our unique product, we are not anticipating many competitors in our initial years. But as competition increases, our goal will be to keep up with demand and expand our product lines and operations. Our sales projections are based on our company acquiring a small portion of the bottled water market and the population demographic for our target market areas. As this chart reflects, we are anticipating a strong growth in sales in the first few years on the market, with a flattening and leveling of sales between years 6 and 8. This will primarily be due to the entrance of competitors in this product market. At that point, we will be expanding our operations to meet product demand and expanding our product lines to diversify our portfolio of offerings. By year 9, we expect another continued upward growth. We, as the leadership team of Aquapod, are so confident in the demand and success of our product that we are investing $1,850,000 each toward the funding of the startup operational cost. Why, you might ask? Because we believe we have a market-disrupting product. We also have seen firsthand through our travels the impact that plastic pollution has on our oceans and environment. Lastly, we feel that this product will be a foundational model for other companies to look for innovative ways to generate less plastics pollution and begin more sustainable practices. What are we looking for from BCI as a partner investor? To see our company holistically. A partner that sees the potential for huge financial gains, a partner that sees potential in a multi-billion-dollar industry, and lastly, we are looking for a partner that wants to join hands with our company to change the world. We are asking for your investment of $1,750,000 in return for 15% equity in our company. We believe this investment will change your life, not only financially, but also personally, by changing the world one pod at a time. As you can see from the information shared with you today, our company is passionate about the impact Aquapods can have in reducing the amount of plastic pollution in our environment. As Heman mentioned, we all have a need to consume water. Much of that consumption today comes through water from a plastic drinking bottle. Our product was developed out of a need to find an alternative. Scott shared with you how our idea was born after a first-hand experience with plastic pollution during a diving excursion. Hannah shared with you our marketing strategies and how we plan to utilize a portion of our profits to fund cleanup efforts in areas highly impacted by plastic bottle waste. Colin shared with you about how our Aquapods are designed. And lastly, I shared with you the significant potential this opportunity will provide by acquiring only a small portion of the bottled water market. So what does this culminate? Passion. We have a passion to see our product launch with huge success and grow financially to allow us to make a difference in our ever-changing world. We hope that you will join us in this adventure to change the world one aquapod at a time. As you can see, we hope that you will try our product Aquapod to help us and others reduce this amount of plastic pollution. Thank you for joining us today in our presentation. That is a great question. Why would aquapods make money? Because there is no other product like ours on the market. It provides refreshment, convenience, and most importantly, no residual waste. You don't have to be eco-friendly to know that no trash is a good thing. We also believe that this product will disrupt the bottled water industry, just like bottled water did in 1967 when the first affordable plastic bottled water was introduced. This product is a win-win. Great financial opportunities while changing the size of the footprint of plastic waste.
Imagine yourself running a long-distance race to raise awareness for environmental pollution. And at the 2-mile point, you need some water. You get handed a cup or bottle of water, and after you drink it, you toss the container away and continue on your race. Now, even though somebody is going to have to pick up all those tossed containers, it defeats the purpose of raising awareness for environmental pollution. At some point, we need to come to terms with the amount of pollution plastic causes, and by investing in aquapods, you give yourself the chance to be amongst the investors who will champion this new technology, which will have much more applications other than the packaging for our liquids. With the $1.75 million investment we're asking from you, we will use it to perform some more research and development to reduce our manufacturing cost from $1.46 to $1. We also use the investment to raise customer awareness so as to improve purchase intent of our aqua products. Thank you.
Aquapods will focus on specific demographics as we continue to grow. To answer your question as to how could another target market use or benefit from our product or service, is that we will bring age as a demographic factor and focus on ages ranging from 3 to 12. Most kids take their lunch to school and even have snack time during the school day. Them having aquapods will allow for an easy way for them to hydrate during snack and lunchtime. Most kids struggle with opening water bottles and juice packets. Aquapods will allow each student just to be able to pop the aquapod in their mouth without asking for help. With this being said, we will create a juice line of aquapods. Not only will this target children, it will draw the attention of mothers, fathers, and teachers. Having aquapod products will allow teachers to hand out a pod to each student, not having to open each bottle, and will allow for an easier cleanup process. Mothers and fathers will be able to hand a pod to their child before they play outside, having a snack at home, and even before bedtime. Aquapods will allow for an effective and efficient way to gain different markets globally.